This video showcases RSpace's integrations with Fieldmark and IGSN IDs, which enable a fair end-to-end sample workflow that maintains a complete digital thread from sample collection in the field to the publication of sample metadata onto public landing pages. RSpace can register persistent identifiers for material samples directly from the sample page in RSpace inventory using our DataSite IGSN ID integration. This integration enables researchers to easily populate the IGSN ID sample metadata record alongside domain-specific metadata, all from one place, and generate persistent DOIs to public landing pages with this information. But what if you're planning to go on a sample collection trip in a remote area without internet access and wish to record metadata for your samples while using persistent identifiers from the start? First, you can pre-register IGSN IDs in bulk ahead of a field trip using RSpace and easily print out their QR codes with human-readable metadata in a raffle book format to use as labels during field collection. This is where our Fieldmark integration comes in. Fieldmark is a mobile-friendly sample metadata collection app with offline functionality. By recording structured metadata about each sample in Fieldmark and scanning in the associated IGSN ID QR code into a metadata field, you're able to link the captured metadata with the labeled physical item. Once you are back from the field, you can trigger an import of the collected samples directly from RSpace. After selecting a Fieldmark notebook, you can select the field used for recording IGSN IDs, and RSpace will automatically link the pre-registered IGSN IDs to the newly imported samples. These samples retain the same metadata structure in RSpace as they had in Fieldmark, and a new RSpace template is created so that you can create new samples in RSpace with the same metadata structure. The metadata can be further edited, and IGSN ID landing pages can easily be published to share the collected samples with your scientific community. Do note that the Fieldmark and IGSN ID integrations can also be used independently of each other. You can choose to import samples from Fieldmark without using IGSN IDs, and you can pre-register and print IGSN IDs, then import collected metadata as a CSV file without using Fieldmark. This way, you can utilize the workflow that best suits your needs and make your sample management more fair across the entire lifecycle of your samples. We are also working on extending this workflow to include repositories, so that documents exported to a repository would also contain metadata on linked samples in the form of IGSN IDs.